Good morning, everyone. Today is Tuesday, June 24th, and today we will cover the trades for YieldMax funds, TSLY, CONY, Nvidi, Misti, SimC, and PLTY. All right. Let's get to it. So first, I like to look at pre-market just to see what's going on, any surprises before we look into the spreadsheets. The market's looking rather green though. Tesla's up 2.46%. Tesla's up 2.16%. Nvidia's up 1.07%. This is as of, it's showing 4:54 a.m. I believe it's 5 now, but whatever. Nvidi's up 0.63%. Coin is up 2.86%. CONY's up 2.22%. MSTR is even up 1.78%. Misti's up 1.85%. TSLY is up 4.96%. TNA is up 3.4%. Bitcoin is up 1.79%. BitX is up 3.55%. Saxo is up 5.38%. SimC is up 3.42%. SimC with a Y is up 2.14%. Palantir is up 0.66%. Platey is up 0.53%. youre is up 2.52%. And then T to the Q to the Q to the Q is up 3.28%. So everything is green. All right, everything is green. Peace in the world. We'll see how it opens though, and we'll go from there. Again, it's still early, so whatever. It is what it is at the moment. All right, so who had trades yesterday? Too many people. Tesla definitely had trades. Tesla was going crazy. Nvidi had trades. Coney had trades. Misti had trades. SimC had trades. And Platey's the only one chilling, all right? So let's go to Misti first, as usual. What they do, buy to close, okay, buy to close, all right, and selling calls. All right, so they're closing out some positions early, and then they're opening new positions for next week, believe it or not. Next week, July 3rd. You could see the July 3rd date right here, right? They're buying a call there, and then they're selling a call there. All right. So let's take a look at the spreadsheet and see what all that looks like. It is hot as hell in the garage today, so I will be complaining. All right. Synthetic wise, nothing going on. But they do hold 3 synthetic positions. 2 370s. One has an expiration date of July 18th and the other July 11th. The 380 also has an expiration of July 18th. So we'll see how those all play out. Again, we're still in June, so we got some time. So how did MSTR do yesterday? It went down 0.68%. Misti went down as well, but it only went down 0.34%. So not terrible. IV change, it changed from 49.37% up to 49.75% yesterday, and then today it's down again to 48.17%. You can see that at the top, sell H1. All right, so as far as what they're closing, let's see if we get the zoom going here. Zubazow. All right, I don't know, man. I can't get any zoom going. So let's just see. All right, so they closed on the top, 392.50. They paid 81 cents to close that sucker, which is cheap. Again, they got a 410 credit when they opened it. Oh, stupid. Just got a stroller right above my head. All right, anyway, so the overall profit on that trade was $822,500. So safe to say that's a winner chicken dinner. Now, when they go here, right? When they go here, 2,500 contracts, $395, only cost 65 cents to close. So why'd they close it early? Well, that's why. It's chump change, right? They got most of the profit. So again, the overall profit on that, $850K. We will gladly take it. So cha-ching. All right, can you say that? Cha-ching. All right, let's keep going. What else they got going? They sold a call. They had bought a call for 100. This is like the insurance. They only made 42 cents, so they cashed that sucker out. Okay, whatevs, right? Whatevs. And then they closed out 648 contracts, 420 strike price. Super cheap, 16 cents to close that sucker. $42,000 profit on that one. And then moving all the way down, I think that's it actually. And then for yesterday, they had 3 trades. They bought 2 calls and they sold a call into next week. All right, so we'll see how all that plays out. Again, why are they moving into next week? Probably because there's no freaking premium to be made in this low-ass IV environment. So they're going out another week to get the premium. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this all plays out. But here's the recap from Misti. The price closed at $20.57. MSTR price $367.18. The 30-day IV of MSTR is 48.17%. Outstanding shares 225,850,000. Total net income 108 mil. All right. Bank bro, kind of. Distribution 48 cents per share. Daily income 2 cents a day. Daily yield 0.11%. And if you annualize that sucker, 40%. All right. Almost at the IV. Almost at the IV, but not quite. We'll get there. We will get there. All right. So this tab, this represents the various competition. And we could see the change in price for all of them. MSTR, we have to scroll up 2 lines because it was the weekend. MSTR, like we said, it went down 0.68%. Misti beat it because it only went down 0.34%. Winter went up as expected, but only 0.26%. IMST went down even less. So far they're the winner. They went down 0.18%. MST went down 1.01%, and then MS2, wow. Interesting. They went down 1.83%. Let's see. Yeah, that's weird, man. I don't know why. I could have screwed something up. Hey, you never know, man. You never know. You never know, Cletus. All right. So yeah, IMST for the win. All right, reaction. It's just a picture of a bank, bank bro. It's because why? We're not making bank bro, but we want bank bro. So I'm putting it there in honor of us getting bank bro. Because we only have 8 days, by the way. Only 8 days until declaration date, all right? It's going to be tough to make bank, but hey, at this point, we're just rooting for $1, I think. All right, so payment breakdown. What do we got? Well, we got synthetic income. No, not quite. We got the weekly income, 108 mil, and that comes to 48 cents per share. Rodometer says, all things being equal, you're going to get 66 cents, which is a 42% yield. Not quite. I'd put on the low end. The hell was that? It was a bird right by the garage. But on the low end, I would say it's a 76-cent payment, which is a 48% yield. But again, that seems super low. But we can't be surprised, guys. I've been saying that right from the beginning. The low IV, what can you do, man? MSTR with this IV, it's suckity-doo-dah, right? We need Bitcoin to moon, I think. Let's root for a moon. Even if we get Capity-Duda at this point, why not? All right, so where do we stand with our holdings? That's the question. Are we going to win the calls this week? Well, we have been, so we haven't really been worried. But I did not highlight the next week's these 2 lines, right? No. Because typically I make next week's calls in red. I mean, it's Tuesday. We got stuff for next week already, which is unusual. All right, so let's take a look at this. What do we got for this week? All right, MSTR price is currently at 367.18. All right, our calls, our lowest strike price is 380. It's 3.49% out of the money. Our highest strike price for this week is 392.50. That's 6.9% out of the money. All right. So far, so good. Again, pre-market looking kind of green. So will that stick? Who the hell knows? We might just have to let it be. And then, oh, wait. My bad. I think I misspoke. No, the highest strike is 420 actually, which is that is this week because it's not highlighted red. It's 14.39% out of the money. All right, so that's good. I mean, it's a pretty big jump from the other positions, so it's just kind of random. I like how they're just letting it chill though, because you never know, man. You never know with MSTR what's gonna happen, but we shall see. We shall see, suckers. All right, here we go. What's going on right here? Let's see. Well, we got synthetics. What are they doing? Are they making money? Well, they got a 370, 380. MSTR's at 367. So not really, bruh. But they're not really gold diggers either. So no need to sing. The value of the Misti fund is 4.6 billion. The NAV is 2054. Trade price 2057. Total synthetic contracts that they hold, 126,215. Total contracts they are selling covered calls on, which includes this week and next week, is 111,777, which is 88% of the synthetics. So how much is uncapped? About 11.5%, right? 11.5% is uncappity-doo-dah. All right. How many of those covered calls have credit call spreads or butt buddies or insurance? 12%. All right. Is that cool? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. IMST, how you doing? Yeah, they did some trades too. Pain in the ass. Everyone's got to do trades, But yeah, I'm the dumb sucker adding them to this freaking spreadsheet. But they got some synthetics and they got calls. All right, the calls, if you look at the expiration date, two of them at the top expire this week, and the others expire on July 18th for whatever reason. The ones that expire this week, though, are 2 and 3% out of the money. They're selling calls in about 45% of the portfolio, at least from what I see. So I don't know. Again, they seem to have a lot of flexibility on what the hell they can do because they do a lot of crazy crap. Now, MST, what are you doing? Well, they got some swappity-doo-dah at the top. They're buying calls. Hey, whatever. But we're just looking at the calls that they're selling for this week, 2, 3, and 4% out of the money. So, again, we'll see how this goes. They got, I think they declared, where is it? Yeah, they did declare, right? What the hell's today? We don't know, right? No, it's June 24th. No, they did not declare yet. Or they did, I did not. Deck date, yeah. No, they did declare. All right. The date is just screwing me up. 20 cents. That's a decrease from the last payment of 27 cents. MS2 also declared. They went from 14 to 29. Okay. All right, we clearly don't know their payment schedule, but again, we'll look at it more when the price kicks in. We'll see what the actual yield is. But this is like confusing as hell, to be honest. Their holdings it looks like an error. Because look, you got treasuries 3 times, you got bonds 3 times, and then you got the buy calls 3 times. What the hell is going on? No covered calls either. Again, I'm just gonna assume something screwed up. I'm not gonna take that seriously. So I'm just gonna move on, and then that's it. Guess what? That's it. No questions. No one had questions for Misti or in general, so no need to stop there. And yeah, that's it. We're gonna move on. So who else had trades? Again, TSLY had a lot of trades, so we got to go through that, unfortunately. Let's see. Get the Zoom game going. It's hard. All right, I did it. I did it for the rock. All right, by the close, 1902. Well, that's suckity-doo-dah. Well, again, as you look at these, what did Tesla do yesterday? It went moon. It went mooning, man. It went up like 7-8%. So yeah, little crazy. So they probably closed out some positions early. You took advantage of the little insurance, you minimized the damage per se, and moved the strike price up. All right. So they took a hit here. They paid 7.6 mil. They got a 2.3 mil credit from the insurance play, and then they sold a call for what? 370. All right, 6% out of the money. Why? To capture more upside. Why the hell not? Why the hell not, bruh? All right, and then what's going over here? 8.2 mil. Yep, that's damage. Damage you do that. And then they're selling that. Ooh, no, that's a new call. 380. 380, almost 9% out of the money. So that's cool. That's cool, bro. But they did not have a call to sell, at least not within the, the same line there. All right, then next here, they closed a 340, got blown through. They paid about 9.5 mil, but they sold a call. They offset 3 mil of that, so minimized the damage. And then they got a 375 for, not next week, but this week. I kind of need the out of the money percentage in the screen, actually. What am I doing here, right? What am I doing? I suck. All right, here we go. Let's keep going. By the close, they closed at 340. Yeah, they got destroyed on that, but they paid 9.5 mil. They got a $3 million credit. Okay, great. And then they're selling a call for 382.50, 9.7% out of the money, same week. Good. By the close put, by the close. Okay, they forced closure on the synthetic. Interesting. Did they make money on that? Yeah, they did. But it looks like people sold out of T to the S to the L to the Y, which reminded me, actually, I didn't cover the outstanding shares on Misti. They did go down. They did have a decrease. I forgot to mention that. Whoops. Which is unusual. It actually is very unusual. But maybe people heard. Maybe people heard the distro not going to be banked, bro. All right. Anyway, by the close, yeah, they lost the money on $9 million. They got a $3 million credit, $370. All right. So they closed some of the freaking holdings, right? And they were cappity-doo-dah, right? It's okay. It's okay. We've been through this before. The overall numbers, though, this is what you should be looking at, right? Tesla, for the day, I'm showing it went up 7.61%. TSLY, believe it or not, it actually captured 5.24%. That's not half bad. It's not the 80% capture we want. It's 68.88, but that's a big jump in one day. So, overall, not too bad, though. Not too bad, bruh. All right, how's their synthetic doing? I don't know. Let's actually look at the calls first, then we'll talk about the synthetic. They got a lot of freaking activity, man. TSLY's too much. TSLY is way too much. They demand a lot of effort here. Look at this. What's going on here? What's going on? Tell me what's going on. All right, so everything expires this week, right? If you look at the date under QSIP, 6/27. 6/27 is the number. That's this Friday. We got 4 trading days. How you doing? Well, the top 3 strike prices are in the money. And it's probably not going to get any better because why? World peace, right? Meta world peace, your favorite basketball player, apparently. Is it true? I don't know. One side says it is, the other side says fake news. Blah, 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 freaking blah. The market right now thinks it is, so the market's going up, and these are going to be cappity-doo-dah, cappity-day. We are freaking capped. What a wonderful day. So what they'll do is they'll probably cash these suckers out early. They'll use what green insurance we got, and they'll offset, that from there. But again, look at the other ones that they moved up, right? They got a lot more wiggle room, the 375, the 380, and the 382.50 in blue down below. Those are maybe they'll be okay, right? So we just got to worry about those suckers in the beginning, how they doing, and they're probably goners, man. Again, Tesla goes up, but it does go down, right? Let's not be fooled here. But again, when there's signs of world peace, I don't know if it's coming back down anytime soon. Who the hell knows? Elon could say something and it'll come back down, right? Or a robotaxi could crash. It could come back down. Who the hell knows? We don't know. We don't know. We don't freaking care either. We just want options. We want income. All right? Make money. All right, but we'll see how it goes. We're going to track it. We're going to see how it goes, all right? We're not here to predict what the stock market does. We don't do that. There's other people that do that because they're the smart ones, right? We're just the dummies that collect the income. All right, what do we got? Synthetic, 320, 335, 340. How they doing? They're doing all right, man. They're doing all right. Bank bro, not necessarily. All right. How much, what's the value of TSLY? Let's see, 1.1 bill. The NAV is 878 trade price, same. Synthetic on the paper, 33 cents per share, 30-day IV, 65%. IV estimate based on that, 44 cents. Income estimate, a whopping 8 cents. Deck date for TSLY is until another 15 days, so stay tuned for that. Up next, your boy Nvidi. They had a trade though, so let's go back. Sweat my ass off, man. Buy call, sell put, sell call. Okay, simple. New money added to the 120 synthetic. Selling a call for this week, 147. All right, that's pretty basic stuff right there. Remember back in the day when we tracked these funds, that was like a normal day, right? Just simple people buying in, adding money, adding to the synthetic. The action we see now is unheard of, right? The amount of transaction, oh my God, it's just nuts. It's nuts. But we'll try to keep up, okay? Let's do this. All right, how did Nvidia do yesterday? It went up 0.22%. Nothing crazy, nothing fantastic there, clearly. Assuming that's right, of course. Nvidia actually went up more, went up 0.31%. So, all right, good job, sucker. All right, so how about our positions? How we doing? How you doing? How you doing? Well, they got 5 strike prices. The lowest strike is 146, 1.27% out of the money. The highest strike is 150. That's 4.04% out of the money. So 1, 2, 3, and 4% out of the money. Is that safe? No, absolutely freaking not. But again, we got 4 trading days. So let's see. Let's let it be, as we say. Synthetics, they're looking pretty damn good. We got a 120 and a 130 as Nvidia sits at 144 price range, so they can cash those suckers out. What is it worth? It's worth about $217 per share on the paper. All right, on the paper, as they say. All right, the value of the Nvidia fund is 1.6 bill. The NAV is 15.89. Trade price same. All right, 30-day IV is 32%. IV estimate based on that 40 cents. Income estimate showing basically 0. But we'll double check that maybe tomorrow morning. Make sure our income estimate formulas are working. They don't declare though until another 22 days. So relax, guys, relax. All right, July 16th. Okay, up next, your boy Coney. Yeah, Mr. freaking Conehead. I'm pretty sure Conehead's had a trade. Nah. All right, what'd they do? Buy to close. Oh boy. Yeah. Interesting. They closed a 300 strike price. And then they sold a call for 325. Did they make any money? No, they lost about 6 mil. All right, that's a tough one to take. And what are they doing with the freaking contracts? They're selling a call for 330. All right, same week. Yep, 7% out of the money. All right. Then they're closing what, a 300? Selling a call. All right, they're offsetting that. They lost about what, 6 mil around there. And then they're selling a call for 330 there too. All right, so they took a little hit there. So let's go look. Okay, let's go look. All right, how did coin do yesterday? It actually went down. Wow. Okay, Cletus. All right, it went down 0.26%. CONY went up 0.33%. Not a bad day in the office. All right, let's take a look at the overall positions. Oh, I'm tired. Yeah, they got 5 strikes. They got the lowest strike is a 305. It's still in the money though. It's 0.84% in the money. The other ones are out of the money. 310's out of the money, but it's only 0.78% out of the money. The other 3 after that, 327.50, 330, 332.50, 6, 7, and 8% out of the money. So they got more wiggle room. They do have some credit call spread action, buy call, long call, this, that, the other thing down below to protect them, but not much there. Not many contracts. Synthetic wise, how they doing? They got a 300. It expires on August 15th. It's barely making bank. Because coin is at 307.59, so whatever. Hey, like they say, whatevs. The value of the CONY fund is 1.3 bill. The NAV is 902, trade price 901. Synthetic on the paper is worth about 29 cents per share. 30-day IV, 57%. IV estimate based on that, 40 cents. Income estimate, though, $1.17. They declare tomorrow. We'll see what they declare. Could be a good one, could be a decent one, could be poopy. But we shall see, all right? Up next is SimC. I believe they also had a trade because Why not, right? Why not have trades on Monday? And that's Platey did not have a trade, so that's good. I don't have to go back here after this. All right, buy call, sell put. All right, so they're adding 700 contracts to the synthetic position. That's easy enough. Then they're selling calls. Same strike. Wow. So they added to the synthetic, right? And then they sold a call in the same synthetic. Obviously, different expiration dates. All right, buy to close. What are they closing? A 49 strike, and they're moving it down? Oh, man. This may come to bite them in the ass this week, but we'll see. We'll see. It's pretty far out of the money still. They moved it. It was 19% out of the money. They moved it down to 12% out of the money to collect what? About 100K? Is that worth it? I don't know, bruh. We'll see. All right. We're going to go here. Okay. SMCY, how you doing? Oh, boy. Yeah, that's right. I did see it. It was down yesterday. SMCY took an ass whooping, man. Holy crap. It went down 10.83%. SMCY went down pretty much with it, 9.43%. So rough outing for the SMC suckers, right? The SimC suckers, as they say. All right, so what's open here? Well, a lot. 5 strikes, all double digit out of the money. So they are ready. They're ready for world peace. Let's go. Uppity do it out. Let's go, baby. Lowest strike, 45, 10% out of the money. Highest strike, 48, 17% of the money. So don't sing it. Bring it. All right. They even have credit call spreads just in case. But who knows? We'll see if it's used. All right. The synthetic is a 45 strike. Expires August 15th. SMCI is at 40. So they're behind the 8 ball on that. The value of the fund is 188 mil. The NAV is 1820, trade price 1824. Synthetic is worth negative, as we saw. 30-day IV, 69%. IV estimate based on that, 9 to 7 cent. What else? Income estimates in the negative. And declaration date is 8 days away. Okay? 8 days away for Group D. Yes, Group D. That includes Misti. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Are you ready? No, I'm not. All right. Last but not least, the one, the only, the Platey. All right. Didn't have trades, so that's good. Palantir, they went up yesterday, 1.87%. Platey went up 1.63%. Decent capture, I guess. 87% capture. Well, let's look at the calls. They got a lot going here. Let's see. We can fit in the screen. Yeah, we got it. We got this, bro. We got this. All right. So, yeah. Close to Capity Doodah. The lowest strike is 141.77% out of the money. The highest strike, 145, 3.63% out of the money. Again, this could be capped. Everything could be capped after today. We don't know. Everything's looking super green, though. Hopefully, it all chills out. We want slow upside. I mean, it's great that the stock market goes up, but we want it to go up slow. As an options trader, yeah, you're a freaking options trader. Even though you don't trade the options yourself, you're an options trader, all right? You own the ETF. You're trading options by association, right? This is your money, man. We want the stock market to go up slowly. All right? All right? All right. Anyway, what's the synthetic worth? Crap. The synthetic strike is 140. Palantir's at 139. So we can't be singing bank, brah. There's no bank to be made, brah. The value of the fund, though, is 667 mil. The NAV, 65.63. Trade price, 65.54. Synthetic is actually positive, though. It's worth 15 cents per share. 30-day IV, 50%. IV estimate based on that, 255. Income estimate, craziness, $11.22. They declare in 22 days, though, on July 16th. So stay tuned for that, Chico. All right. So that's the YieldMax coverage. We're going to go right to the options coverage and not skip a beat. So what does that mean? I'm just going to show you my options trades for yesterday. I went a little crazy. I'm not going to lie. And it's gonna bite me in the ass because, you kind of see what's going on. The market's not slowing down. But I really hope it does. So, again, I made 3 trades yesterday. I sold, actually, first off, I did buy to close one of the trades. Market was up. Tesla was up. We saw that. So I had a put. It was an $11 put. So basically, it expired Friday. It only cost me 5 cents to close. I made 45 cents to open it. So I captured 88% of the profit, and I saved myself 4 days. So I got $1,100 back in collateral, and I paid basically $5 total to close it. So that to me was worth it. So that's why I did the buy to close on that put. The other put though, it cost a couple cents, and I only got 17 cents for the damn thing. So I'm like, you know what? Screw that. You're going to expire worthless, all right? I'll take the risk. I'll let it be, all right? And then what did I do? I sold calls. How many calls do I usually sell in one day? Maximum of 2. Maximum. I sold 3. Not just 3. The third was in the money. I went crazy. I said, you know what? There's no way Tesla's going to keep this up. It's going to drop. However, I was not predicting world peace in a day. So that kind of bit me in the ass. So I got to live with my bite in the ass. So let's take a look at what I did. I chose a 17 strike, an 18 strike, and a 13 strike. So what did I get paid? I got paid 20 cents, 10 cents, and $1.90. So overall, I made about $220, all right? So obviously, yes, the 13 was in the money, so that may be cappity doodah, that may be goner, so that may not have been worth it. I was doing it because honestly, I did think Tesla was going to chill out. That was a big jump for one day, so I did not think it was going to last. But hey, whatever, man, whatever. I'll take it. I'll gladly take it. So it only left me with about 100 shares left to sell covered calls on. So if today is green, of course, I'm going to sell one contract on the remaining 100 shares. Why the hell not? I'm not falling in love with these shares. I'll get them back. Even if these all get called away, I really don't care. I don't give a crap. I will sell more puts, all right, and then I'll get more back. All right? It's okay, guys. It's okay. We won't miss you, TSLY. We won't miss you. You're just here to make us money, just like everything else. Don't really give a damn, all right? Just have a high IV and do good. Do good, all right? Do good. All right. Let's look at TNA. I went crazy on that one too. I didn't close any puts though. To me, it just wasn't worth it. So I sold calls. I sold a 31, a 32, a 33. Again, 3 calls in one day. Good move? No, clearly not. I should have waited. I should have done 2 at the max. But who is going to predict another green day like we see? How much did I make on these 3 calls? Well, let's take a look. I made 20 cents per share, 47 cents per share, and 82 cents. Total being about $102, $149 about. So, overall, that leaves me with 100 shares left to sell covered calls on. But the good news is, there is good news. The good news is I made my quota for the week already. So technically, I don't have to do anything. I made $369 in one day trading options, all right? My goal is $351 per week. So technically, I don't have to sell calls on those other 100, right? But at the same time, I'd be stupid not to, right? If today's going to be another green day, I'm going to sell calls. But I'm going to go way out of the money. I'm going to collect a little premium for less risk because, again, I don't need the income. Again, once I hit my goal of 351, I can chill. Again, I went aggressive because I wanted to hit the reason that I do want to hit the goal on the Monday too is because, the rest of the week, not the rest of the week, but most of the rest of the week, I'm in the office, right? You can't trade options in a freaking office. So it's really hard to get that done. And so that's why Mondays are typically my busy day. I was off yesterday. So I got a lot. Maybe that was the problem. That was the problem, actually. Don't be off on a Monday because you'll trade all your options away. But yeah, whatever, man. Let it be. We'll see what happens. I don't care. Like I said, if they all get called away, they do. And we can start the wheel all over again. Again, each tab is a wheel. This is how I track the wheels now. You could see I'm on the 123rd trade on TSLY for that wheel. And then TNA, I'm on the 104th trade. So obviously these wheels have been open for a while. So once they close, again, I'll be happy to start a new one because this wheel sucked from the beginning, right? We had it, we got assigned, presidential change, market went freaking disaster after this, that, and the other, the tariffs, the T word. It was just a rough outing. And then, so we're trying to make premium the best we can without losing money overall on the wheel. I am not going to leave either wheel unless I'm in a profit. How much profit is the question, all right? and then we'll start the new wheel, and then we'll do much better. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. All right, so that's it. That's the update on everything. That's the update on YieldMax. That's the update on options. I'm sweating my ass off. It's hot as hell in the garage, and I got to drive to the office. So that being said, as always, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, and this video is for fun and entertainment. So hopefully you had fun. Hopefully you're entertained. If not, then guess what? I don't know. Come back tomorrow. We'll try again. Come back tomorrow. I'll try to get up earlier. I'll try to have more energy. I'll try to drink more water like this. But yeah, we'll see. And that reminds me, guys. If you're on the Discord, I will never direct message you. Never, ever. Neither will the moderators. So if you get a spam request from me trying to sell you crypto, it's not me, man. Sorry, it's not me. I would not do that to you guys. So please block, report, delete. Same thing on Twitter, man. Unfortunately, there's a lot of, replicas of my channel, of my account on Twitter. I don't know what they're doing. I honestly don't. I just see them. They comment on me. Like, why would they do that? And then I can report them. But if you see them, please report them as well. My handle is retire on dividend, no D. That's it. I mean, you could kind of notice that, how their handle is spelt. But yes, they're on Twitter as well. And then someone sent me, I don't know if it's true, if there's a crypto out there with my logo. I don't know, man. Hopefully that's fake. But just please be on the lookout. If I don't talk about it on this channel, if I don't talk about it on my Discord, if I don't talk about it on my Twitter, under my actual accounts, then it's not me, all right? It's not me. Unfortunately, I guess as you grow, things will be, more spam will come out against you, right? People will try to replicate you, and who are these people? Bunch of freaking losers, man. Get a job. Like, what are they doing? I don't get it, man. I just don't. It's just trash. Like, what the hell is wrong with these people? Just stop, man. Just do something good with yourself, right? Trying to get crypto, like, oh my God. I don't get it. I honestly just don't get it. But I apologize. I don't know how to stop it on Discord. I don't know how to stop it on Twitter. These people, it's just too much. But anyway, if you guys enjoy this content, please hit the like button. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below. And if you have a video question, type in video question followed by the question. That's all I got for today. All right. Yeah. Keyword time. So if you made it this far in the video and you want to prove it, you got to say the keyword. Keyword today is I actually have two. I have one, which is world peace, right? But again, a lot of people, they don't want to do anything political. All right, I get it, bro. The other one is watch out for the spammers, all right? So there's two today. One, world peace, if you believe there's world peace. And then two is watch out for those spammers. I mean, both are great keywords, so you pick one. You pick one, bro. All right? I gave you options today, bro. All right, I got to get my ass moving. I got to get my ass to work. I even have to shave. That's how far behind I am today. But I just wanted to say thank you for watching and have a great day. I will talk to you suckers tomorrow. All right, bro? We'll talk tomorrow. Sound good? Great. Thank you for watching. Seriously. For real. For real, for real. For real.